So now just go to new tab. Type in PostgreSQL. POSTGRE. Yeah. In first link, no, the below one. Yeah, that is fine. But go to the second one. PostgreSQL, the world's most advanced. Yes.
Okay, this
Below.
one. Yes.
Hi, Abhishek.
This download or go?
But these steps have to be followed by everyone. Should we download it now?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, madam, it's up to you if you want to install, but after watching video also you can install it again. It's up to you how you want to do.
Okay.
If you want to install now, you can install parallelly.
Right.
Click
Sir,
on that.
can I this one or this one, download or a bowling?
Yeah, the first link. The link you click, madam.
Okay.
Now click on download. Your machine is Windows machine, right? So choose
Yes.
Windows. Yeah. Scroll a little down.
Yeah.
First one, 16.
60.
You don't have anything over?
No.
Okay, the first, download the installer, first pink color one on your screen. Yeah. Windows 86 or 64. On the first hyperlink only, you have a blue color square box. No. Windows, fourth column. Right now, you are in second column. You see the heading, it is Linux. Yeah,
Yes.
Windows. No. 16.3. First one you download. You are in fourth row. Yeah. First, yeah, correct. Now that one. Yeah, it will download. For others, it's up to you. You want to install now or you want to install later on? It's your convenience.
Yes.
No.
It's done, madam. No. You should check in your Windows downloads, but go to Chrome, your Chrome browser.
Chrome browser. I just need to open.
No, hold on. Now on the top, you see there is a download button and you see a green mark over there, right? Yeah, click on that. Don't immediately click. No, don't click on open file. Click on that folder mark beside that. No, below. Yeah, that one.
Only right? Yes.
Yeah. Right. So your software is downloaded now. Double click on the first one. Did you get any?
Hi, Abhishek.
Yes.
I'm also doing this parallelly.
Mhm.
So for setting up the path, should we change the path to
You
the
want to
default?
share your screen, madam? I can give you.
Sure.
For you would have got a pop-up, Shravani. Check on
Okay.
that. Ruchi, you can share.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, go ahead. Click on next.
So here I try to.
We got disconnected. Okay, we lost you. You can share back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here.
No. 1 minute. I'm unable to see. Yeah, go ahead. Click on next.
Okay.
So this is Apple machine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Click on next.
Just next.
You can 1 minute, madam. Now this is important step. Whatever password you are typing now, you should remember the password. Even when we are trying to connect to this database using Power BI or some other software, you should remember this password. So type in the password which you will remember. Okay.
So we have to use this password every time, right?
Yes, correct. Click on next. 543T is default value. You can keep it to that. Next. Yes, next. Next. Okay, now it will take a minute or two. Shravani, for you also similar screen should come up. Did you get it?
Yes, sir. I followed the same steps.
Okay, so now for other people who are watching, it is a good example that one is a Apple machine and the other one is a Windows machine. So both the examples are covered. Just get installed. For you also it is in the same place. I mean, same situation, Shravani. It is installing.
It's installing.
Okay.
I have a question. So installing this, how is it like a very heavy and take a lot of RAM or space?
No. It's very simple software. Until unless you install huge tables and it consumes memory, it is not a big one.
Excuse me, Abhishek. I'm also parallelly trying to install it. I'm getting a port number. Should I change it or?
No, keep it to 5432.
Okay. Thank you.
Click on OK, Madam Ruchi, And
But
then,
it says cannot set local.
yeah, it's okay. Stack builder we don't want. Click on OK and click on cancel. Stack builder is not needed for us. Cancel, cancel.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Click on yes. Yeah, now that's fine. Now go to your, I don't know how do you search software. You search for PG admin.
Yeah. Like on the internet,
Yeah.
right?
No, no, no. On your machine only. On your machine, how
On
do
my
you
machine.
Yeah. PG admin 4. That first one. Elephant symbol. Yeah, that one. Even Shawni, for you, click on Windows button and search for PG admin and open it. When you get the option to install Stack Builder, you can cancel that. Not needed. Stack Builder is not needed.
Okay.
Yes, very good. I think I don't know who was the other person. Is it Pujita or Rajita who was trying to install?
Yeah, I'm trying to install it.
You are also at the similar situation, madam. 1 second, Ruchi. Don't type it. Shavni, you are also at the same place.
Yes, sir. Sir, even we just click the save password also again, we just need to do the password again and again. Or
You can click on save password at the bottom, madam, but it's up to you. I would encourage to don't save the password. So every time you type in this password and you remember,
right
because
done.
what will happen now in future when you are trying to connect to Power BI, you already had the Power BI session. No, for you, I connected Power BI using this PG admin, if you recall, right? Over there, it asked me for password. So I should remember the password. Otherwise, if I forget, what will happen again? I need to uninstall, reinstall, set up all my tables, all those things. But I would
So this
encourage.
password is different from the password we used earlier?
No, madam. Now, if you type the same password, it will open for you. I think I'm just waiting for Pujita. But you can type in the password which you just saved sometime back while installing.
Okay.
Type in that, click on OK. Yeah.
Abhishek, I'm getting some error issues. Let me
Wait,
try again.
you want to share your screen, madam?
Yeah.
Wait a second. For you, it is installed, Ruchi. Shani, you should also see similar
Yeah.
screen as Ruchi once you enter the password.
Yes, sir, I'm good. I have done the installation.
You can share your screen, Pujita. You can share your screen. Might be that error also will be useful for the others if they can into it.
So I'm clicking on share. Okay. Yeah, I hope.
Yeah, now it's loading. Yeah, I can see. Show me where is the installer, man.
Is it visible?
Yeah, I can see your Google Chrome.
Oh, it is. Okay, okay. Wait 1 second. Let me. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Go to that installer, madam, software installer. Okay. You are installing now. Okay.
I tried, but it showed error.
It's fine. No problem. Unable to initialize the installer. Okay. Click on OK. Okay. Make it full screen. Okay. Go to your Chrome browser once. Yeah. Click on that download button on the top right side. Yeah, that one. Yeah. It is installed. Okay, do one thing, madam. Download the software one more time. Might be the software is corrupted. Just to click on download it again. Make it, yeah. Good. You can save it in that location. It's fine. Let it be in progress.
Oh, it's out of storage.
That's fine. Your machine is having download.
Yeah, it's okay. I try again. I have to clear.
You try again. Just follow whatever the steps Ruchi was showing on the screen. It will be similar to Apple and Windows. It's very similar other than this. Okay, let me share my screen now. Or who wants to go, Ruchi or Pujita? I want to create 3 tables. So after that, others can also do. Who wants to take it, Ruchi or Shravani?
Okay. I can choose.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Now on the database, madam. Click on. Okay. Right click on database. And you will get an option to create database. Okay, it will ask you for the database name. Type it as capital B, B, and other letters are small. Type it Bollywood.
Bollywood. Okay.
Okay, now the other things you need not install because everything will be picked up automatically. Click on definition just for your viewing purpose. If you click on the other things, next after general there is definition. Yeah, all these things let it be default, but you will have all these options. Click on those just for all of us. Security, parameters, nothing you need to do. Just keep it like that. Advanced, and then SQL. Click on SQL finally. So now, if you see, this SQL query was written automatically by PostgreSQL. Okay. What Ruchi did, she went and right clicked on databases and she typed in Bollywood. That's it. Nothing else she did. But on the SQL page, this create data automatically. It wrote create database Bollywood with owner encoding UTF-8. All these settings came directly from definition, security parameters, advanced. So nothing you guys need to create. If you want to also see, you can see on your machine and then click on save. Save. Yeah. Once this is done, on the Bollywood, okay, go to schemas. Right at the bottom there is schemas in under Bollywood. Yeah, open that. Right. Once you open this schemas, you should generally see some tables. Go to tables. Under that, under tables, expand tables also. Do you see any tables now, madam? No, right?
No.
Because you did not create any tables yet. So what you need to do, right click on tables. And you will get an option called query tool. Type good, no. Query tool, last option. Last option, query tool. Yeah, click on that.
Yeah.
Good. So this is where now you can write your SQL queries. So just to repeat, Ruchi, just go back to the top, scroll to the left, go back to the top,
Okay.
show Bollywood to the entire audience. Yeah. She created a database called Bollywood. Expand that. Under schemas, if that red color symbol, schemas, just point out schemas. You are pointing out tables. Yeah. Once she expanded schemas, expand schema, and under that she has tables. Under tables, go to tables, madam. She doesn't see any tables now. Right click on tables and she went to query tool. Okay, all of you need to do the same. Right? Now what I will do, I will give 3 different table creation queries to Ruchi. First query I'm pasting to her. Okay, can you copy paste the query from chat, madam?
Yes. This is right.
Yes, good. Now what you need to do, just select the entire query. Make control, like move your mouse, select everything. Yeah, okay. Right now you see, execute. Play button.
Execute. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Now you see it is telling I created a table. Okay, right. Similar way, I'll give you 2 more queries. Hold on. Okay, I gave you 1 more. Only select the second one and execute.
Yeah.
Third one also I'll do. I'll explain what is this, but I want to show it to the audience so they can also do the similar. Third one also, madam.
Done.
Now, can you make this full screen, madam? Only the database.
Yeah.
Right. So now close. No, don't close anything. Just minimize your schema. Minimize your schema. Left hand side. You have
Okay.
database, right? Do you see any refresh button right after you right click on schemas? Right click on schemas.
Yes.
Refresh. Yeah, click on that.
Yes.
Now
Done.
open schemas again. Now under tables, you should see 3 tables. Open tables.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all of you.
Yeah.
Any questions until now? Any one of you who tried and they could not do? Anyone?
So, Abhishek, these tables we have created via these queries, right? Or we have imported tables?
No, madam. Only table is imported now. What, you don't have any data in this. So what you can do, go to line number 23 on the query tool. You have query tool, right?
Query tool, yes.
Line number 23 is there, right? You have a semicolon over there. Enter button.
Yeah.
Enter it. Click on enter and go to line number 24. Your screen is stuck, madam. I think you need to share it back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It is not moving on my.
Okay. Is it visible now?
I can see now. Line number 24, you just type in select star from star button from You choose actors table, type in actors. ACTORS, semicolon. Just to select line number 24 and execute.
Okay,
So,
nothing is there.
Ruchi has just created 3 tables now. Columns are there for 3 tables because I have mentioned the column names and what is the character type of each column. It is written in the create table query, which I will explain when I pull the screen back. But right now, if you see, she has written a select query. How to look at a data in a table is you should write select star from so and so table. So the table that she has created is actors. In that table, if you see, there is 5 columns: actor ID, name, date of birth, gender, nationality. Okay. And if you see, for actor ID, I have given a primary key and called it as an integer variable. Other one is character varying, which is means text. In PG admin, we call it as character varying. That means it is a text field. Date of birth is anyways a date field. Gender again is a character field. And nationality is a character varying. What is character varying? What is character? We will see later on. Okay, but end of the day, right now, it is a text field. So she has created 5 columns within actor table, and for each column, she has given a data type in the create table query, which I will show. Now she needs to insert data, right? How she will insert? I will give her 3 more queries. Once I create on your machine, madam, we can discuss on SQL queries. Okay, I'll give you next query.
Okay.
Yeah, paste it in line 25. Yeah, anywhere after 25. Just select this entire part which you have just pasted. You can make your screen full screen so it is convenient for you.
Oh, yeah.
So now she has inserted data. Okay, we will insert for all 3 tables and then we will talk. I'll give you one more query, madam. Yeah, I gave.
Done.
Done? That is also done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third one I'll give you.
But it says 0, 10. Okay.
No, it has inserted actually. We can verify. No, we will run select query and we'll see. Third one also I gave.
Oh. Yeah, done.
Okay. Now make your Windows that PG admin full screen. Yeah. Go to the last line, press enter button, go to a new line in query tool.
Yeah.
You can type in select star from actors or among 3 tables, choose any table. You can select.
Okay, the data is inserted.
Right. Similar way you can do for 2 other tables also, madam. So you can be confident that your data is inserted in all 3 tables. Always one good suggestion for you is end the SQL query with semicolon, so that particular line,
Okay.
it means to the database that okay, this SQL query is ending here.
Okay, movies and directors. Yeah, the data is on all.
Data is created in all 3 tables. So all of you could do the same thing. Any questions? Like I think Shravani was doing and Pujita was doing. I think Pujita, she did not install it. Any questions, anyone, until what she has done? Nothing we have done. Just we have created a database. We have created tables. Once we created tables, we have inserted data.
Are
Any
these
question?
queries available in the drive, sir?
Yes, madam. It is already there in the drive, but I will upload also after this session, so you guys can go and do yourself.
Okay.
Upload this. Let me share now. If you guys are confident until now, I'll share my screen. Any questions, anyone? Okay, right. Let me pull the screen.
Excuse me, Abhishek.
Yes, madam.
So we have this in the bracket, in the query, you have in the bracket like 100, 50 and all. What are those? What do we call those? And how do they like in the...
Let me share my screen. Then we can talk. 1 second. Sorry. Yes, madam. You were talking about this 150. This one's right. Create table.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, right. Good question. Very good question. I would go there only next. When I wrote create table directors, I said director ID, name, date of birth, nationality. Correct? How did I arrive at these 4 columns? So tomorrow your situation also will be same. Like you will be working on a project. You are planning to become a data analyst or a data analytics person. How will you decide which columns you want? Correct? That is the major
Yes.
challenge for any person. Major challenge for any person. So think like Shravani already works in a finance project. I know. Like, do you work anywhere, Pujita? Like, or you are also a finance person?
I'm also working as finance as
Okay,
of right
right.
now.
So right now, let's take finance example only. Right? Assume you are working for recently Citibank migrated into Axis Bank. Right? They acquired. So Axis Bank, they last week they were migrating all Citi customers into Axis Bank portals. Right? And Citibank UPI, nothing was working. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What they will do when they are taking my account was also there with Citi, right? When they are taking my data and migrating to Access, what they will do, they have to take my entire data, like what Miss assume. Let's go here, query tool. Okay, suppose now this is assume this is Citibank data. Just forget it is actors or something. Citibank data. They have Shah Rukh Khan, his date of birth, his gender, his nationality. And similar way, now this lady, she has moved to foreign, so I have written as foreigner. Right? So this same table should be there in Access table also now, in their database also, correct?
Yes.
So what they will do, they will create a table or clone a table. Cloning means copy paste, right? So for them to create this table, now first of all, for every individual, even when you're joining in a school, why do you have an ID? Right? There will be 10 Pujitas also in class. There might be a situation. 10 Abhisheks might also be there in a class, correct? So
Yes.
we can't identify a product or a person or anyone by their name or description. We should always have a unique ID to them. That's why in schools they give us roll number, in office they give us employee ID, right? So that one Abhishek will have one roll number or one employee ID. Similar way, Pujita will also have a similar unique employee ID, and other Pujita will have a different unique ID. So suppose even the last name is also matching, then how will you pick out? You can't know. Few people name themselves Shah Rukh Khan also. Full name is also same, right? So we should have a unique ID. So that's where, as a data analyst, it's on you, or a data engineer. If you think about playing about tables, full end-to-end about tables, the role is a data engineer. So how do you create a table? So for me to identify a person right now in India, if you ask me, we should have their name, we should have their Aadhaar ID minimum. Once you have name and Aadhaar ID, I will know their date of birth, I will know their PAN number, I will know their gender, I will know their father's name. So in Aadhaar table, if you take an example of Aadhaar table, I'm having PAN, Aadhaar, his name, his father's name, his date of birth, his gender. So the minimum details I already possess about a person in entire India in Aadhaar table. Similar way, everyone should also think. So tomorrow you are creating one product table. Product ID, product name, when was that product created, and which segment is it belonging to? You understand, right? Are you
Yes.
following the example? So
Yes.
similar way, you guys also need to think when you are creating a project, right? Suppose you are creating a product table. Okay, you are selling some office supplies only. Assume you are selling pen, pencil, pen set, something like that. So for each pen, you have to give an ID, correct? Pencil will have a different ID. Pen set will have a different ID. Suppose you have a table, you have a different ID, right? And okay, when did you start selling this product in your company? Okay, which region you are selling this product? So for product, you should create one table. Okay, for segment, you should create one table. For region, you should create one table. So like that, we will have multiple tables. It's not that I can now, instead of creating Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, all this in one table, and if you see the second table, if you see, I'm already holding one more table which is giving me all the film details, right? That respect to actors, which film. Now you can ask me, you could have added actors table only, their movies also. Why are you creating separate table? Correct? You can ask me that question, right?
Yes.
But is it efficient to create the actors bio in one table and their corresponding movies in other table, and then later on you use the concept of SQL joins to join the table and retrieve the data? Don't you think? What do you say?
I think it's feasible, right? We can do in that way.
Correct. But it's not about feasibility over here, madam. We can do, but end of the day, efficiency, which one would be more efficient? Like, okay, let's take opinion right now. You are also discussing, all of us also. What do you guys think? Like, give your opinion. If it is, I'm not judging right or wrong. Do you think like I should maintain all the actor name and Bollywood movies in a single table, or should I keep it separate? Like, what do you feel, Ruchi?
In terms of if we want, so having a two different tables will help to find easily to get over the data, what is the data and all. It will be effective, efficiency in retrieving all the data also. You don't need to you won't get confused in that way. If you are having all the data like actors and all in one table, you might get confused. Like in one movie there are two different actors, there are many actors. So it will be quite confusing for if you are looking for one particular actor and you're looking for which movies they have worked in, then it might get confused. So having a two, you can retrieve data much more easily and you can do cross checking also.
Okay, right. What all you said is valid. Any opinion you have, Shavani?
Abhishek, I think if the data is not very huge and not very complex, we can put them all in the table for easily access.
Single table. Yeah, you are also right, madam. I get it. Where you are going. Yeah, finish your this thing. You are saying single table, less data, easy to retrieve. Right.
Right.
Any
but
other
then
opinion?
Once we have
Good.
much more complex data, then it's better to segregate them in different tables and retrieve as needed for different purposes.
You, Shavani?
Sir, I agree with all the audience what they said. If data is small, maybe you can have a single table, but data is huge, complex.
Okay.
Then we just need to split it into different tables.
Wonderful. So,
sir, I'm having a question. Maybe if for all the tables we don't have any uniqueness, right? Or if you
uniqueness
want to
means, madam, unique, every table has a different thing you are asking, or different key.
Yes, different key then.
The problem is, madam, you should have a common key, otherwise you can't join. Simple.
Okay.
See, end of the day, that's where the data analyst role comes into picture. No, you should find out which column is the common column. See, my position, perfect. Both the answers, I think Ruchi and Pujita spoke, and you also gave. All of you gave correct answers. Like, I had a table which is around 280 million records or something. Okay, one table. Second table is holding around 100 odd million. Okay, and I had one more, like 6 tables. I had huge data sets, 50, 60, 100, 200, like that. I had to bring together all the tables into a single Power BI, into visualization, to show across years what is sale, what is revenue, what is other factors that we are interested in, and all the customer details. To join, what if, as rightly pointed out, I think it was Ruchi, if the data is set as of 250, 100 million records, different tables, if I keep everything in a single table, first of all, you cannot retrieve data. And once you retrieve also, it will be very slow. Your data transformations will be ridiculously slow, unless you are using some super system, super user, like super computer. You have to increase your RAM, you have to increase your warehouse to retrieve the data faster. But instead, if you maintain the data in separate tables, you will take only the data what I need from a particular table. In Bollywood movies table right now, if I need only movie name and I need only director name, I can go here, I can type in like movie name and director. Okay, and I will see only these 2 columns. So even though I had 6-7 columns in Bollywood movies, I am taking only 2 columns which I need. I don't need other columns. Similar way, in the tables that I was telling, there were hundreds of columns, but I needed only 10-20 columns from each table. So I will pick out only the columns that I need. That is an efficient way to do. But as point rightly suggested also, the final table that you are creating to store the entire data, you can store that final reporting table in a single final reporting view table in a single table, so that your data can be retrieved faster from Power BI. Okay, all the 6 tables I combined together, I made a single table, so that I will have only the columns which I need, and that I can connect to my Power BI, and the data retrieval is faster. Instead of I connect to 6 tables, it cannot pull the data. You guys understood what I'm speaking about? Or was it above your head?
Good, sir. Instead of selecting all the columns, we are specifying a column from a table.
Yes,
and we are
correct.
retrieving data from this.
And we can join with the other tables that we need, and we can finally make a single transformation table. So that is easy for you for retrieval. Pujita, you wanted to say anything?
No, got it.
Now, your question I did not answer fully. Now, okay, primary key. Here I'm saying you just dump in a serial number basing on the number of records that I'm inserting. Okay. So that's why I'm giving 1, 2, 3 here. This is an integer, right? If you see in Bollywood movies table, I'm creating integer primary key 1, 2, 3, 4. Similar way, next movie name, which one we can use? We can use character only, right? Varchar. A number can also be fed, like suppose Kalki 1, Kalki 2, like that they are creating movies, right? So it is a integer mixed with a text field. So that's why I'm using varchar. Right? Varchar means it can take variable, it can take character, and it can take integer also. And how long should be your field size? That will also be a question. So now, how long can be a movie name? Can we know? No, might be some director will come up and he will put a paragraph name also. We never know. But in general, I've never seen movies beyond 255 character length. Do you guys agree? So it's all about your intelligence now. How big should my field be? Right? That depends on the individual developer.
So it means these numbers in the brackets are the
Character
like
length.
how much character length, right? So then why do we have for decimal, in the decimal we have 3,1?
That means three spaces before a like point, and then followed by 1 decimal space. That means 3 characters before point and then the final decimal space. I want only one digit rounding. For me, rating will be either like this only.
For suppose if it is 9.25, then it will show only 9.2.
Yep. If it was 9.26, it will show only 9.3. Rounding off will also happen.
Okay.
So it all depends on your maturity, madam, how you are developing your project. So now, if you ask me, you can tell me, Abhishek, you wrote 3, rating is only for 10. You could have given 2,1. Correct? No?
Yes.
But it doesn't matter. Until unless you are not burdening your table, nothing will matter. This is a small table, I know. 2,1 would have been sufficient because the maximum rating is 10 only.
Yeah.
It's all on the developer. And
okay, I have a one doubt. I used to work as a consultant, like finance consultant. I have one bit of doubt. So if we are allocating these character length, so 255, won't it be like you have a database, right? In the database, once you we always try to keep it as minimal as possible so that we can add extra data also. So won't it like when you are assigning a character length, won't it cause any problem with the memory or the like database space and it?
yes, it will
Like
cause.
won't it
It will
consume in
cause.
that way?
It will cause. Because that's why we define the character length. I will tell you one example. Like for any project, right? I see you are a CFA or something, right? When you work on a finance project, you are trying to see the sale data, you are trying to see a revenue data. Might be you are working in Big Four, okay? For their company, when you are working in sales and revenue, so why your revenue did not get recognized or why your sale did not get recognized, you need to provide commentary to the further team, right? You should discuss with them and you should provide commentary, right? You should provide your comments.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Your comment cannot be only 255 character length, correct?
Yeah.
Your comment might be a simple paragraph, 3 line or something, or 2 line, 1 line. Then how
Yes.
many character lengths you should decide? 5,000, 2,000, 10,000? Correct, no, madam?
Yes.
So now the commentary column, it's upon you and your director or your VP, you should define how big your commentary length should be. 2,000 character is fine. You can fit in a small paragraph within over there. So now you should educate your analyst, not the data analyst, the analyst, finance analyst who is working on the project, that boss, yes, you should record your commentary. You should submit into the database through the platform that I give, but don't go beyond 2,000 character. Write in a short, but make the other person understand. Okay, so what will happen? Even the finance analyst has written a 3,000 paragraph, 3,000 character paragraph, because you have defined your length as 2,000. What database will do while loading, it will take only until 2,000 character and leave out the rest 1,000 characters.
Okay.
So now your question was very valid and you will run into such situation. Why we are defining, okay, why I should maintain only 255, why I should maintain 3,1, right?
Yes.
Because we will consume memory on database also. Right now, this PostgreSQL is free, right? Small companies, startups will use this. But big companies, they will buy from Oracle or they will buy from Snowflake, and for everything there is a price. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
1 second. Hold on. So suppose your company is buying Snowflake, right? So how Snowflake prices them, right? Basing on the warehouse, cloud services, data storage, data transfer, definition of credits, prepaid versus postpaid, and then the pricing examples. So as I told you, you keep more data, more tables, you need a larger warehouse size. Larger warehouse, simple terms, you understand, multiple systems connected.
Yes.
Okay. So if you are buying for 5 PCs, you should pay for 5 PC rent, right? If Shravani's organization, they are using only 1 PC, they will pay for only 1 PC. But your data is bigger. You are like a Citibank. You assume you are SBI. Shravani is Citi. Citi customers are few. SBI will be huge. You should need a more bigger warehouse, right? So you should spend on your database. Shravani will spend only 1/5 of what you are spending, right? And your data storage. Now you are SBI, no, madam. Your customer number is huge. Your data length is huge. What if you don't make an efficient query, like you define, okay, 255, you blindly wrote 3000 for every character. Okay, assume you maintained SBI database, you wrote 3000 blindly for every name. Also you wrote 3000, comment also you wrote 3000, everything you wrote 3000. Assume now, even for a single extra space, it consumes memory. Even null, it looks like a null, it will consume memory. Even a blank, you don't type anything, that will consume memory. So you are being charged based on data memory also, data storage.
Okay.
So you should be efficient enough in defining which column, how much character length is needed for me. That is always on the data engineer.
Okay.
That's why this is very important, very important. When you create a table, how many character length you want to take. Okay, understood, all of you?
Got it. Thanks, Abhishek. Thank you.
This was a very good question. I would appreciate you, because this is a practical scenario that we face in our office every day. Like your table is not efficient, it is not pulling your data faster, or your data transfer is not faster, your table is too huge. Why is the table retrieval slower? But for few people it will be faster, because they would have efficiently coded. They would have think about the larger picture before itself while coding. Some people just go and, I told you, they would put 3000 for every field. So it's all about you thinking beforehand. Okay, you all will get it slowly. Understood? On this part, any questions, madam? Any one of you? Syntax is create table followed by your table name and which columns you want to take. Okay. Any questions in this 20 lines? Any one of you? Anyone? Okay. So what we will do, all of you try to install the DB, try to create these 3 tables, and insert the data also. Okay, the data queries that I've posted in the chat, or I will dump this into the drive. Okay, and then you can create the tables and keep it ready. That's it only. Tomorrow I will teach you what is insert, how to insert, what if you want to insert more records, and then further retrieval, and we will progress. If you see, the entire SQL queries are there. We will learn one after the other. Clear? Any questions? Silence is, you guys understood everything or no? Don't know.
Yes, I think I have one question for this primary key. What if we don't mention any primary key, or is
Good.
it mandatory to?
No, it's not a mandatory, but it's good to have. I have seen tables there is no primary key. That's I would say bad way of coding. If the problem is, no madam, if you don't have a primary key, the joins become very difficult. You don't have an ID. I've seen tables like that wherein text fields are there and you need to join even a single space in a text field. It will not join the data. So yeah, a lot of difficulties over there. But as an analyst, it's your duty to join and get the data.
And also, if we have defined primary key while creating, can we also change it later? Is there any way?
You can alter the columns, but you cannot drop the columns. Then you should, yeah, you can do, but for already existing table, it is almost impossible because from the current month, you can add the column, insert the data, but how will you do for the previous months? That would be a challenge for you. And if it is a huge table, it is already in a mess. Rather than create a new table, ignore the old table, try to drop it off later on. Keep it as a backup.
Okay. So in case if we have to create later, just create a new table.
That I would encourage, because what will happen once you create, suppose one table is created, all of a sudden tomorrow you told me, Abhishek, I want one more column in this. But your previous months, which is holding data, that data will not be there, right, with us. From current month only, we will have that data. Correct? So
Yes.
that's where you will face the challenge. So it's up to the developer and the team later on how to maintain that. If you want data from each and every period, then I would encourage create new table and go ahead with inserting the data. But that is not that easy if the table is huge. Okay, it's
Sir,
very
I'm having one more question.
yes, madam.
Sir, based on these primary keys, we are bringing data into Power BI because
No, madam.
no.
No. In
System
Power
will-
BI, if you recall, we pulled out director, actor, nationality. We saw their movies also. It's just a key, but it is helpful in joining data.
Okay, sir. So foreign key is a different term or
One table, suppose a director table primary key, actor table primary key, one key for the other table is foreign key. No?
yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Madam.
Yeah, I have inserted all these tables in the admin, that query tool. When I give the select star from directors, I am getting the complete table. And when I try to execute with this select star from actors, I'm not.
Show me your screen, madam.
Yeah.
I will give you a host. Rachita. Yes, you can share your screen.
Can you see, sir?
No, madam, you haven't shared yet.
Share it.
It's loading now. Yeah, I can see your screen. Go to PG admin.
I have inserted all these tables.
Good. You copy pasted or you executed also?
Copy pasted and executed them.
Okay. Show me. Run select query. Line 62. Only 62. That's where you should select only 62. No. Highlight 62 line.
Okay.
Now execute. No, you lost it again. Select highlight 62 line. Now you run it.
This one?
The before one to that. Yes, right.
This one I got it. And next
Second one
also,
also you do.
oh, we should highlight it and then.
That's where.
So what is the difference between executing a script and executing a query? Both are.
Where, madam, do you see the option of execute
Here itself,
query?
sir. Now she's pointing.
Yes,
pointing to
execute query
script.
and execute script. Yeah.
Both are similar or?
Both are similar only, madam. When you call a script like something like a Python, Java, you call that generally a script. But SQL is a query, even though it is a script or a query. They have used different terminology, but it is similar. You have not inserted data into actors table, madam. You just select the piece which is having insert into actors. Yeah, line number 38 onwards, you select and go until semicolon. Yeah, line number 49, execute. Play button. Now select your actors table. Only 63.
Oh.
Like that. That's why even for Ruchi, I was telling only select this much.
Okay. Okay, sir.
It's okay. It's about using different interfaces. But end of the day, writing SQL query is important.
Done.
Okay.
Yes.
It's good. I enjoyed the session today. You guys had a lot of questions. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.